What's up everyone, Jason here again with another video for you. Today we're actually going to be doing the full review on the Protoyz Speedster. Now, before we get too involved, if you saw the preview for 2021 videos, this is a low entry level hopper, okay? So, but what I mean by that, this isn't going to compare to like the Dyes or the Virtues or the Bunker King's Control or the HK Army TFX. This is for somebody who's getting into the sports. So let's keep that in mind for this video, okay? So first of all, you can get these for $64.95. Now, I'm having a hard time finding speed feeds for these, but I think I might have found one. So stay tuned on that, okay? So of course, this is just the box. Here is the actual hopper itself. So, a couple things to go over. First of all, it does have a wide mouth, so that does make it easier to pour paint. I like that feature. It does use 4 AA batteries, not 3, 4. So that is going to add a little bit of extra weight for it, okay? This is a plunger system. So what that is there's basically 4 prongs in there that just move the paint around. There's no real raceway. It just moves it. Now on the market, you do have the Speedster. You also have the Halo 2. You have a lot of other hoppers coming to the market. But remember, $64.95. So let's keep that up. This is made by a company in Germany, but they're actually being distributed by Planet Eclipse. So this one does have batteries. And it does use an eye system, which we'll show you when we tear it apart. So it's on. So first things first, let's go ahead and see how much this weighs. Okay, it weighs 1 pound, 6.7 ounces. Okay, so now let's compare that to a Bunker King Control. 1 pound, 2 ounces. So literally a 6.5 difference. Now, with all honesty, this does have the in-charge system. So let's keep that in mind as well, okay? So let's go ahead and move the scale out of the way and let's open this up for you. So once you remove the lid, you do have a push-down tab right here where my thumb is. I know that might be hard to see, but we'll try. It's right there. So once that's pushed, it relieves a tab that you're going to pull for you if the nose is towards you. If the nose is away from you, pull away from you. Takes off the top section. Don't need that right now. We'll just put it to the ground. Okay? That relieves, or that shows the actual internals. As you can see, just a plunger system. It doesn't really have a raceway. What I consider a raceway is a series of grooves or an actual circle that allows more balls to be preset. This just has a slide. That's all that is, okay? So let's go a little deeper. The next thing you want to do is right here in the front, there's a pull tab. Pull that. Remove that. Now you have the shell, so you can move this away. Now the one thing, biggest difference between this and let's say a Halo 2 or even a Zion hopper is what I call them. This is tear down. Those other ones, you do need a screwdriver. So let's keep that in mind as well, okay? So moving to the back, there is the batteries I talked about. 4. And then, of course, right in here, I don't know if you can see it that good. It's a little hard to see. You do have the brake eyes. Right there, you have a TX and an RX. So that's literally all there is to this hopper. So with that, how about we take a quick break and we're going to put in the shooting video and see how that works for you. And we're back. It's almost like we didn't even leave. Hope you enjoyed that shooting video. So let's go ahead. We'll put this back together now. Reverse. Go ahead and take the back first. Slide it in. Take the front. Snap it in. Take the main nos. Now, of course, you do have a tab right here. Make sure it lines up. And as you can see, this thing is still brand new practically. It doesn't even want to snap into place. There we go. Put the lock in. Now close the lid. Okay, so we did use this on top of the shooting video. I also did play a live game with it. Okay. It did okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this final review up into two entities. We're going to break it into somebody who is getting into paintball versus to somebody who plays all the time. So let's go to getting into paintball. Getting into paintball, I think it's a great starter hopper. It is actually relatively inexpensive when you have, you know, $150, $200, $230 hoppers out there and you're getting fresh into the sport. You kind of want to get a whole package for a less cost. If you are okay with the weight, that's fine. This is a great little hopper for you. I do like it how it's just one push button, on or off. You got a green LED like that. There's no other special buttons. Click this, click that. None of that. It's just on, off. You're good. Okay? While it's a good beginner's hopper, let's go ahead and move it into somebody who is already experienced. Now, the first thing you're going to say is, oh, you're experienced. You don't need a hopper like that. I actually always have a backup hopper. I have a backup hopper, a backup tank, and a backup marker at all times because you never know what's going to happen. So the story is my control battery died and I had this in my car. I actually put this on a Lux and it did shoot pretty good. Of course, this was more heavier than anything. So for a experienced player, this is not going to be your normal run-of-the-mill hopper. You're going to be more prone to going for a Spire or a Control or a TFX or a Rotor, anything of that nature, which is going to be more meant for faster speedball markers. Now, all my markers are set to 12.5 BPS. In the video, you did see that we did have a little bit of a hesitation on some of the shooting. It just didn't want to put the balls in the breech to shoot. So that's the downside. So overall, $64.95. You can't really go wrong with that. So if you're getting into paintball, I think this is a great little starter hopper for you. And then if you decide it's not for you, you wanna move up, you want to go for an IR, an IR2 or something, then you can probably flip this for at least a good 50 bucks, still make some money to help you move to your next hopper. So with that being said, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for always watching the videos. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you very much for watching.